Students, in last lecture we have seen about the NAND implementation, in which we discussed about the two-level NAND implementation and multi-level NAND implementation. Now today we will discuss about the NOR implementation. This is another universal gate, and again we will study about the two-level NOR implementation as well as the multi-level NOR implementation. So first of all, the foremost thing is this: we must know about the NOR gate. That what is the NOR gate? So basically, NOR gate, it is a digital gate. It is also known as a universal gate. Why it is known as a universal gate? Because we can implement any kind of Boolean expression by using only NOR gates. No need of any other gate. That's why it is also known as the universal gate. So the NOR gate is that gate in which the output is high only if when all the inputs are low. If any of the input is high, then the output will be low, and the output will be high only when all the inputs are at the low level. It behaves according to the truth table that is given below. A high output results if both the inputs to the gate are low. If one or both input is high, a low output, 0 results. You may see it. When AB is equal to 0, 0, then the output is 1. When AB is 0, 1, then the output is 0, 1, 0, then again 0, and then 1, 1, then again 0. It means when the both inputs are low, then the output is high, but if any of the input is high, then the output is low. That there is both inputs are high, but again here the output is low. So such kind of gate is known as the NOR gate, and this is the symbol of NOR gate. And here if the input is A and here it is the input of B, then the output is C, where C is equal to A plus B whole complement, and that is equal to A complement dot B complement. A NAND gate, it is basically the negative of the OR gate. Here you see this is an OR gate, and how this NOR gate is formed, that first one gate is the OR gate and the next gate is the NOT gate. Here the bubble is showing the NOT operation, the implement operation. That's why when we put a NOT gate followed by an OR gate, then the gate we get is known as the NOR gate. Such type of gate is known as the NOR gate. So now we will discuss the two-level NOR implementation. The two-level NOR implementation is same as that of the NAND gate. So we will do all the steps that we have done before in the NAND implementation. So first of all, NOR gate, it is a universal gate because any kind of Boolean expression can be implemented by using only NOR gates. If we see any Boolean expression or any Boolean function implementation that consists of the AND gate, OR gate and NOT gate. So first of all, to implement a whole Boolean function using only NOR gate, we have to implement all these gates by using NOR gates. That we have to convert AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate into the NOR gate. Now we will see how we can convert all these gates into the NOR gate. So the first gate is the NOT gate, and basically NOT or the invert gate, it complements its input into the output. A single input, it's a single input gate. The NOT gate is a single input gate, and if we want to convert this gate into the NOR gate, then simply we have to apply the single input at the both inputs, that the same input at the both inputs, that is combined into the single input line. Then at output we will get, if there is the A, then at the output we will get the A complement. Why we will get this? Because here we are having A and here we are having A again. At output we will get A plus A whole complement, and by using Boolean algebra we know that A plus A is equal to A. So that by solving that using the Boolean algebra, we get the answer A complement. One more thing that we can use it here, that at one input apply A and at the other input apply 1. Then again we will get at the output side the A complement. How? At output we will get A plus 1 whole complement, and A plus 1 is equal to A. So there is the complement here, so at output we will get the A complement. That's how we can convert a NOT gate into a NOR gate if we have to implement any Boolean expression by using NOR gates only. Now the other gate is the OR gate. Now how the OR gate can be converted into the NOR gate? Basically, OR logic gate function is complement or invert of the NOR function. We have seen before that basically NOR is the negative of the OR gate, and similarly OR gate is the negative of the NOR gate. So in order to implement OR gate we need two NOR gates. Now how we need these two NOR gates? So the first one gate is used to apply the input, and the other NOR gate, this first gate, that is it is used to apply the inputs, and the other NOR gate, it is used to invert the output of the first one NOR gate. Here we are having AB, so at the output we will get A plus B whole complement. When this A plus B whole complement is applied here, then after passing through this NOR gate we get A plus B whole complement and again another complement, means A plus B double complement. So both complement will cancel each other, so at the output we will get A plus B. So this is how an OR gate can be converted into the NOR gate. So the next gate is the AND gate. So in order to acquire the AND gate we need three gates here, three NOR gates here. So these three NOR gates here, why we use these three NOR gates here? Because the first NOR gate, that is used to invert one input. The other NOR gate, that is also used to invert the other input. And after that the both inputs passes through the third NOR gate. And that third NOR gate, that will invert its input. By using De Morgan's law, we know that A complement plus B complement and its whole complement is equal to A dot B. Here you see this, when here at both inputs we are having the combined input, that is the A, and here we will get the A complement. Here we are having the combined inputs B, and at the output we will get the B complement. When we apply this A complement and here the B complement, at output side we will get A complement plus B complement whole complement. And by using De Morgan's law we know that this is equal to A dot B. So that's how an AND gate is converted into the NOR gate. So if you see this, all these things are happened before in the case of NAND implementation, but simply it is the AND gate here. Here we are converting the AND gate into the NOR gate, and in the case of NAND gate, OR gate was having such kind of circuit, and in the previous one we have the OR gate. Here OR gate is converted into the NOR gate, and in case of NAND implementation the AND gate was converted into the NAND gate having two NAND gates only. So this is how we can convert any basic gate, that is the NOT gate, AND gate, OR gate, into the NOR gates. So now in order to convert a Boolean expression or a Boolean circuit with AND, OR and NOT gate into NOR gate, we need to convert the logic function schematic into the NOR equivalent schematic, as we have done before in the NAND implementation. A NOR equivalent schematic contains NOR equivalent gates of every logic gate. These gates need alternate logic symbols, and these symbols we will discuss one by one, and these are, the first one is the OR invert and the other one is the invert AND. So now we will see what is the OR invert and what is the invert AND. So here is the OR invert, as OR is coming before this invert. That's why here we are having OR and after that invert. So that's why it is known as the OR invert. So OR invert symbol, it consists of the OR gate with a bubble at the output. Here this bubble will will complement the output. So here we are having A, B and C. So at output we will get A plus B plus C whole complement, and that is equal to A complement dot B complement dot C complement. When we have the invert AND, then this invert AND mean first we have to invert the input, and after that input will be followed by a AND gate. So invert AND mean inverter connected to the inputs of AND gate. According to the De Morgan's law, inverting inputs of the AND gate convert into the NOR gate. That is, here we will get A complement, here B complement and here C complement. So at the output side we will get the A plus B plus C whole complement. So that's how the invert AND will be replaced by having a NOR gate, and we will see that in the next slides. So these symbols are used for converting a circuit into the NOR gate. When both of these symbols are used in a schematic, this is said to be the mixed notation as that of the NAND implementation. So now we will see how the two-level implementation using the NOR gate will occur. So the two-level implementation, it means that any path from input to output, it contains maximum number of gates that are the 2. Hence the name two-level for the two levels of gates. So implementing two-level logic using NOR gates, it requires the Boolean expression in the form of POS, in the form of sum of POS, product of sum. So the Boolean expression must be in the form of product of sum. So in the product of sum form, the first level of the gate is OR gate and the second level of the gate is the AND gate. So in order to implement a Boolean function using NOR gates only, there are basically 3 steps, and these 3 steps are as that of the NAND implementation. So first one is the product of sum form. So in the case of implementing the Boolean expression by using NOR gates only, we must have the Boolean expression in the form of POS, in the form of product of sum. Let's suppose that we are having f is equal to a plus b into c plus d. Here this is in the form of POS. So first of all we will draw it by using the AND, OR and NOT gate. So first one is the a plus b. So OR gate is here a plus b. At this output we will get a plus b. Then another OR gate, this, and here we are having the input CD, and at the output we will get C plus D. After that both this A plus B and C plus D that are having the AND operation. So both input is going to the AND gate, and F we will get at the output we will get F, where F is equal to A plus B into C plus D. Now we will change this circuit into the NOR implementation. So the second step is, that is the mixed notation. So in this level we have to draw the above mentioned schematic using OR invert and the invert AND gate. So here see this, the first here we are having the 2 OR gates. So these 2 OR gates will be converted into the OR invert. So here the first OR invert and then the second OR invert. In this case the third gate is the AND gate, and by using mixed notation this AND gate will be replaced by the invert AND gate. So you see this, now here we are having AB. So at the output we will get the A plus B whole complement, and here we will get the C plus D whole complement. Now here the bubbles at the both input. So we get here the complement which we are having at this output. When it comes to this input having bubble here, so that complement will be cancelled here. So here we will get the A plus B. Now here we are having the output of C plus D whole complement, and when this output becomes the input here, and after passing through this bubble we will get this C plus D double complement, where this double complement will cancel each other. So here the input will be C plus D. Now add the output F, simply OR operation now here. So F is equal to A plus B into C plus D. So here the bubble only means the complement. So two bubbles along a line means double complementation, and they cancel each other. As here two bubbles in the same line, in the single line, here again two bubbles in the single line. However, a single bubble along a line should be compensated by inserting an inverter in that line. If it is an input line, then you can also feed a complemented input if available, and this thing we will see in the example. So now we will change these circuits, these OR invert and gates into the NOR gates. How? First one, this is the NOR gate, this is also the NOR gate, and this invert AND gate will be replaced by a NOR gate, and we will have this. So this is the third step in which NOR gate conversion is done. So the OR invert, that is the NOR gate, invert AND gate, that is replaced by the NOR gate, and this is how the final schematic we get, and we have implemented a simple Boolean function that is in the form of POS. After that we have the mixed notation, and at the end we replace that mixed notation into the NOR gate. So by this we can implement a circuit having only the NOR gates. Now another example is here. In this we are having F is equal to A plus B into B plus C into D. So first of all, you may see this is in the form of POS, that is, it is in the form of product of sum. So first we need to draw the OR AND schematic. So here is the A plus B, so here is the A plus B, then B plus C, then B plus C, and after that we are having an AND gate that is having the input of 3, where first input is this, second and third. So that's why here AND gate, and F is equal to A plus B into B plus C into D. So first of all we will implement this circuit by having the mixed notation. So this OR gate will be replaced by OR invert, this OR gate is also replaced by OR invert, and this AND gate will be replaced by invert AND. So how we can invert this circuit having the mixed notation as so? You see this, the first OR gate that is replaced by the OR invert, the second OR gate that is also replaced by the OR invert, and this AND gate, it is replaced by the invert AND. But see one thing here, we have applied the D input directly to the AND gate, but here we are having D invert. Why? Because if we apply D input directly here, then at this, after this bubble we will get the D complement, but we don't need the D complement. That's why AND gate here, no sorry, NOT gate here. So this NOT gate we will get here D complement, and here again a bubble, there here again another NOT gate is here. So this D complement will be cancelled by that complement will be cancelled here, so we will get only D. So after this we will replace this circuit by NOR gate only as this. So this NOR gate, and this NOR gate, but see this here, the D complement is directly applied here, as we have here D complement. That's why when here this D complement, then after passing through this bubble, this D complement will become D. So at the output we get this F is equal to A plus B into B plus C into D by using this two-level implementation of NOR gate. Now there is the multi-level implementation by using NOR gate. So schematic more than having the two level of gate is known as the multi-level schematic. So we can implement the multi-level product of some expression using NOR gates only. The conversion of multi-level expression into NOR gate has the same method as that of the two-level implementation. I have made all these slides in those lines in which I have made the slides of the NAND implementation, because it will be very easy for you if all these slides are based on that points that you have discussed before, you have studied before in the NAND implementation. So now here, let's suppose that we are having a 4-level function in which f is equal to a plus b into c plus d, then the whole bracket closed here, and then b plus d complement. So first of all we will draw it by using AND, OR and NOT gate. So here you see this, we are having first of all c plus d. So here we are having c plus d. After that we are having a plus b and c plus d. So first of all we are having b here, this b is multiplied with c plus d. So here we are having an AND gate where the one input is b and the other input is c plus d, and after that we will get here b into c plus d. Then this output is going as the input of this OR gate, and another input is the a. So here we will take the input a, and here we are having b into c plus d. Then after that we are having b plus d complement. So here an OR gate b plus d complement we get it here, and this whole literal is here, and that is AND operation with this b plus d complement. So here we are having the AND gate. Now we will replace these gates by the OR invert and invert AND. So how? First of all, these OR gates 1, 2 and 3, these OR gates will be converted into the OR invert. So you see here, the first one is here, then the second one is here, and here the third one. Here the third one is having as that of it. Now this AND gate will be converted into the invert AND, and this AND gate will also be converted into the invert AND. But see this here, in this AND gate one input is b, while we are having converting it into the invert AND, we will have the b complement here, and I have discussed this in the last slide why we will have complement here. So here we are having this invert AND gate, and here we are having this invert AND gate. So now we will replace all these gates by having the NOR gate. So by replacing this we will get such kind of circuit. So basically this is the multi-level NOR implementation. Now here another example in which we see the 3-level implementation using the NOR gates only, and here we are having f is equal to ab complement plus cd complement into a complement plus b. So this circuit, it will be implemented by yourself. So see this circuit, try to replace all these gates by the AND invert and the invert OR gate, and after that is we have converted into the mixed notation using the mixed notation here, and after that convert those gates into the NOR gates only. So do it by yourself, and if you have any question regarding this example as well as regarding this lecture, then discuss it with me during the question answer session. So that's all for today. Thank you.